Hi, Mike Garcia with the Healthy Chocolate Headquarters out here in Redondo Beach, California. Beautiful, sunny Southern California. Here today to talk to you about getting started with Shasai. Now, did you know that in the United States alone, chocolate is a $19 billion industry? And if you ask the average person, do you like chocolate? The usual response is, yes, I do. In fact, I love chocolate. In fact, I crave chocolate. And more Americans eat chocolate every day than just about any other food. So, now an interesting thing about chocolate, though, as we all realize, is that from when we're very small is when we are introduced to it. And so it's not like we have to be sold on it. Chocolate is something that we eat from when we're very small. We're sold on it at a very young age. We get educated about it when we're teenagers because you realize that as you eat, if you begin to eat too much chocolate, you begin to gain weight, leads to acne. So we think of it as an occasional treat. To eat chocolate every day or several times a day would be suicide to most people, most teenagers and adults, and even to kids. There's childhood obesity we have to deal with in the United States. However, in spite of that, chocolate's a $19 billion industry in the United States. Well, Shasai went to the drawing board several years ago and asked a question: what could we do that's chocolate related, but that's good for us? They figured out how to take Belgian chocolate and make it with a cold pressing process. Guess what? It doesn't lead to the weight gain if you cold press it. In fact, there's a lot of health benefits to eating healthy chocolate. So you hear all this and you actually taste the chocolate. Here's the whole line. It's not found in stores. And you decide, you know what? Wow, I think I'm going to start eating this every day. And then you find out there's a business opportunity. Well, what does it take to get started in the Shasai business? Well, you can come into the business with 1 box or 2 boxes, or you can come in with 6 boxes if you're going to build a business. The thing is that how do you make your money back and how do you launch this business of Shasai? Well, it's pretty easy to do and your sponsor can help you do it. But just in a nutshell, you talk to people you know and you ask them, do you like chocolate? And their answer is probably going to be, of course, I love it, I crave it, I eat it every day. And end of conversation. Well, when you tell them that you have a chocolate that actually can help people lose weight, in fact, this Belgian chocolate powder, it's actually made into a shake, it is a doctor-supervised study on this. 50 people lost 32 pounds in 12 weeks, and this is actually written up in a doctor's journal. People are like, wow, that sounds amazing. It sounds almost too good to be true, but it's not. We have the documentation on it. So they decide to come in with 1, 2, or 6 boxes. Well, what do you do then? For us, we found that it's easy to do chocolate parties. You don't have to. There's a lot of different ways to work the business, but if you get together with your sponsor, they can help you to organize a chocolate party. And a chocolate party is just inviting a bunch of your friends, 10, 20 friends, to come over. You can melt the chocolate. It melts at about 75, 80 degrees. Do chocolate-covered strawberries. You can actually cut the chocolate up and have samples. You can actually have samples of our energy drink. And that's it. Everybody tastes the chocolate. And then let everyone know that they can get their chocolate paid for by doing some chocolate parties and having people sponsor in. Did you know that if you had 3 people, if you had a chocolate party every month, once a month, and 3 people, only 3, came into the business, you could pay for your box of chocolate. That would pay for your box of chocolate. So, and I'm talking about a big box of chocolate. Look at those peanut butter cups. It's amazing. So, It's recommended to eat the chocolate 3 times a day. It'll give you the antioxidants of 8 to 10 servings of fresh fruits and vegetables. But imagine that, 3 people coming into the business would actually pay for your chocolate every month. And if they came in, if somebody was real excited and said, you know, I want to do this as a business, I want to come in with 6 boxes, well, guess what? That one person sponsoring into your company will actually pay for that month's box of chocolate. More than. So this is an easy business to do. It's simple. We train you. Not that there's a whole lot of training. In fact, somebody asked me a question, so how long have you been selling chocolate? And I thought to myself, you know what? I don't think I've ever had to sell anybody on a box of chocolate. You're sold when you're about, what, when your parents give you your first M&M, you're sold at about 1 or 2 years old. That's when you're sold on chocolate. And believe me, there's not much of a fight. So the next time you think about the perfect opportunity, you think of the perfect product, you think of the timing, you think of the compensation plan, think Shasai. Let me give you the website, www.coco411.com. This is Mike Garcia, signing off from the Healthy Chocolate Headquarters in Redondo Beach.